Okay, this is going to be my first garden update of the season. We've been working on it here and there throughout the bad weather. There's a few good days. I need to do a lot more to it. Still working on putting plants in, breaking out rows. I already got grass and weeds, popping through it already. The garden itself right now is 70 foot by 70 foot, relatively square, minus a path just off to one side, down the middle, off to the side, middle side, whatever. Right now we've got a few things in. We got some corn in, we got some pumpkins in, onions, some watermelons, things like that. But we have a lot more. I'm putting in. Here's the garden. Bam, right there. And then it's 70 foot down the one side, another 70 foot across, which was by chance. We didn't really measure anything out. Little dog's already learning the path, which is a good thing. She usually just runs through them wherever she wants. So far, got a few rows hacked out. And this side isn't getting as many weeds as the other side. That doesn't currently have any rows. Has a few rows in it, but it seems like it's getting quite a bit of weeds already. So far we got some onions. I believe these are red onions in here. About a little over half a row. Some more weeds growing. This side we got some corn. We're going to alternate little patches of corn like that in with pumpkins and maybe some other things. We got some beans of some sort. Can't remember the type of bean those are growing there. We got some bush beans down here. Just a few. There. And there. And then up front we have some more pumpkins going down the front row here. A couple watermelon planted in here on this side. It's kind of a damp area. We're hoping they do well. And then let's see here. We got some more corn pre-started. Some more onions, more corn. Those are ready to go in a couple weeks ago probably. As well as a few more things over here. I got some stuff up by the house. This is all from seed. Corn, onions, a lot of corn and onions. Looks like some binding stuff. I'm not sure, squash or something back there. Put a few things. Candy corn. I got some peppers, some ground cherries, things like that up at the house. Looks like this year I'm going to come across some apples. Got a number of apples coming on here, which is great. Last year we had a pretty good frost that killed all the flowers off right as they were starting to open. And I didn't get out here to cool them down, so we got one set of apple tree, one apple tree. This is my peach tree, which looks like we're gonna have a couple peaches this year as well. There's a few spots there that are coming along. There, so a few peaches, not too many. It's a nice one, all fuzzy already. And then my last apple tree right now. Those have a few apples popping out on it, which I'm happy about. There. And I may have a couple more apple trees coming. It seems like I set some aside at the nursery last year and never went back. And I need to make a trip up there soon to get some more tomatoes, peppers, things like that I don't have growing on. Can't wait to get a lot of these in the ground. Should be a good year for all that. Just a real quick, little bit of a story behind the garden. Last year, after 2 years of not having a garden here, I had the idea. I was having a hard time getting up here with my work schedule and everything, not to mention money, getting a garden together last year. So I came up with an idea of doing a big family garden. Wanted to incorporate my sister on it. She's doing her own thing with the garden, which is cool. And so I got my parents in it helping me out with purchasing some of the seeds, as well as time, putting in some time in the garden with me. Just, idea I had, me and my mom always liked a little bit of a garden. So this helps her out with the garden, enjoying that as well as myself. And we get fruits of our labor, literally. So it'll help out, money-wise on food and give us something to do, reason to get outside, get some dirt time. That's the long and the short of my story of the garden this year. Should be nice. Got a lot of things going on with it. Try to have a little bit of everything. From this year, asparagus we're putting in, so we probably won't get anything off of those. Putting in a bunch of potatoes. Of course, the normal peppers, tomatoes. Do some onions. A few herbs, hopefully. Some of my herb seeds aren't popping up. Purchased a lot of seed from online companies, trying to stay away from GMOs and sticking with like organic heirloom varieties for the most part. For what they seem to be a bit more expensive than everything else that you can find, but for the most part that's what we're sticking with. I'm not going to use any bug sprays, commercially made anyway. I may try some homemade varieties. The internet's loaded with all kinds of DIY pesticides and herbicides and all that jazz. So anyway, that's the long and the short of the garden. So every time I say we aren't getting planted, it's not just myself. I live alone with a dog. It's my folks are helping out with it. I got more room for a big garden than they do at their place, so that's why it's here, and that's what we're doing. So stick with us, or with me anyway, and I'll try to keep you updated on the garden. Also, my uncle helped out by lending us his tractor so we could till up the large area in the backyard. That'd be quite a pain in the butt to try to break this soil with a walk behind tiller. So tilled it up a number of times to get as fine as we could, until the rain hit. Now it's all sticking together, but so thank my uncle for lending us that. And that's it. Thanks for watching.